大家好，我是 Olive Branch Lau. So we all are getting older by the second, but some of us seem to be aging faster than others. When we meet somebody for the first time, although it's not the most polite thing to do, but we like to guess each other's age. And sometimes you might guess someone's age as being really old, but they're actually much younger. Or vice versa. And so what's really going on behind premature aging? And is there something that you can actually do to slow it down? So there's this thing called the oxidative stress theory of aging. And that basically says that oxidative stress causes damage to the body tissues, which then leads to aging. So there's two types of oxidative stress. One is internal, called endogenous, and that's basically just living. When you're breathing oxygen and you're exercising and you're just doing random things like protecting yourself from disease, you will also be creating free radicals, which, as mentioned in my previous video, actually causes damage to cells. And then there are the other elements, like the exogenous pollutants that are external to the body, and those are like pollution, alcohol, tobacco smoking, bad oil, and industrial solvents. And so when they enter into your body, they also will cause damage or oxidative stress. So as I mentioned this before in previous videos, when we have free radicals in our bodies, that damage can actually be offset by something called antioxidants. So the way you can improve your antioxidants is actually through one, exercise. And the two types of exercise specifically are resistance training, also known as weight training, as well as endurance training. You can also improve your antioxidant defense through your nutrition. And so one common one that you probably eat a lot of already is vitamin C. And you get that mostly from fresh fruits and vegetables, especially from citrus fruits like lemons and oranges. I want to stress freshness is the key when you're talking about vitamin C, because although it's a very powerful antioxidant, it's also very fragile and can get damaged really easily through light and heat. So other antioxidants are selenium, which is a mineral that's usually found in organ meats, chicken, seafood, and Brazil nuts. Another one is polyphenols, which basically means plant chemicals. And this is probably why your parents are always telling you to eat your vegetables. A common one is resveratrol, and that is really abundant. Well, not really abundant, but it is found in red wine and chocolate, but it's usually in such low doses that it does not justify you to drink lots of red wine just so that you can boost your antioxidants. So we've been mostly talking about aging in terms of biology, but most of the time when we look at someone, we actually can judge their aging by their skin. And so it's actually not so much about how the cell's functioning that's noticeable. More obviously is their appearance. And that's caused by these cells that produce your skin cells, and that's called keratinocytes. When you have oxidative stress, they actually damage these keratinocytes, which then can cause damage to the skin. Damage to the skin can come in the form of pigmentation, reduced thickness, reduced moisture, reduced elasticity, and all of these can eventually lead to more wrinkles. Specific antioxidants that target the skin well are vitamin A, vitamin E, coenzyme 10, resveratrol, and exercise. So to recap, you can find foods that are high in antioxidants in the following foods: leafy greens, tomatoes, red bell peppers, beef liver, olive oil, avocados. Specifically, what you'll find in these food items are vitamins A, B, C, D, E. Also spirulina, garlic, ashwagandha, zinc, magnesium, and calcium. So that's it, guys. I hope you found that useful, and as always, please leave any questions or comments below, and I'll see you next time.